Hey folks, Shadeslay here. How you doing? So you might remember, in the last episode we went spelunking. Went deep underground into the caves to try and find ourselves some diamonds. And you know what? We did. We managed to pick up 6 of them. And hopefully we've got them over here somewhere in a chest. Yeah, now you'll see we've got 15 now. And that's because 6 wasn't nearly enough to get our quarry up and running. We actually needed 11. So in between episodes I spent a whole load of time back down there in the mines, and yeah, we've now got ourselves 15 diamonds, so we're going to be able to make that quarry this time around. Now we're going to get onto that in just a moment, but first of all you'll notice that everything looks a little bit different, and that's because I have gone and installed the John Smith texture pack. Now this texture pack was recommended by Cav, and I've got to say, it looks pretty good. Usually I am an absolute sucker for the Sfax Pure BD Craft texture pack. And I've got to say, that one looks awesome as well. But yeah, this one's pretty good. It makes everything have that kind of old world feel. The only problem is, because I'm not used to using it, well, I'm not going to know what everything looks like. So that could get a little bit confusing as we start to craft stuff. Now, yeah, quarry. We've got a little to-do list on the wall here. We can actually start to knock some of this off. So we've actually managed to get some leather armour already, and it hasn't taken too much damage. So I think we can knock that one off the list. And also diamonds. We've got some diamonds as well, so we can get rid of that one. I don't know if they were here last episode, but we've also put some of these iron chests around as well. So these have got much more space in them, and it means that we can finally sort some of our bits and pieces out a little more, and it all just looks a little bit tidier. However, we are outgrowing this little hut in the village, so I think sometime very, very soon we're going to have to go and set out on a little bit of an adventure, explore some new lands, and try and find somewhere where we can properly establish a base. But that's all still to come, because first and foremost we need to build this quarry. So what are we going to need to do that? Well, we've got a fair amount of metal in our chest, we've got some diamonds, we're also going to need some rubber to make some cables. Now, I remember seeing some rubber trees out the back of the village here. So what I did was I went and got some saplings for them, and then replanted some of the trees, so we've actually got plenty of rubber to start making insulated cables. But first of all, what's this little dude? Let's get rid of him. Oh, hello. Oh, this is one of the golems from the village. He looks creepy. What's that nose? Crikey, so that's what golems look like in the John Smith texture pack. Crikey. So we've got a load of rubber trees all around here now. Rubber wood. And rubber leaves. Now there are 2 different types of rubber tree in this Minecraft mod pack. The first type are the type that have these kind of very tall, pointy leaf blocks on top, and these ones you're going to need a rubber tap to extract the rubber from the trunks, and then they replenish over time. The other type are these ones here. No, not those, these ones over here. Now these ones you can actually chop the tree down and they will give you rubber, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So you'll see that there's rubber dropping off as we cut through the bark. You just saw some more drop down from the leaves there as well. So let's just chop up all of these trees, and what we can do is we can replant them as well, so that if anybody else needs some rubber a little bit later on, there's some here for them as well. Okay, let's just grab a few more bits of rubber. There we go. And you'll see it's raw rubber there in our inventory. And what we'll need to do is we'll actually need to cook up that rubber in the furnace so that we turn it into rubber bars that we can then use to make cables. So let's plop down that one there. And we should have nearly enough, but let's just go and grab one more. And that should give us enough rubber to make all of the cables we need. There we go. Now it's not just the quarry that we need to make, of course. We also need to make some source of power, and for that we're going to use solar panels. So we need to make at least one of those, and we're also going to want some cables to connect them up as well. Okay, now we've got a chest for seeds and saplings here, so we'll pop down those rubber saplings in there. And let's have a quick look on the crafting bench to see what we need to make solar panels. So let's have a quick look. Okay, solar, let's have a look. It's this one here, the industrial craft solar panel, and it only outputs 1 EU per tick, so that's not a lot of power, so the more of these we can make, the better. So let's have a look at what we need. Oh, everything does look different in this this texture pack. So we need some coal powder, or pulverized coal, or coal dust, and we get that, I think, by sticking some coal into our grindstone. And then we just need some standard glass. Well, that's easy enough to do. We might even have some of that in one of our chests. And then we need a generator and 2 electronic circuits. Now, to make a generator, we're going to need to have an iron furnace, some iron plates and a battery. And to make an iron furnace, we're going to need a furnace and some iron plates. So crikey, we're going to need lots of different steps to make one of these solar panels. Well, that's all good and well. I think we should be able to do that. So first of all, let's start off with a furnace. That should be nice and straightforward, just a little bit of cobble in a circle like that. There we go. Okay, now we do need to cook up some of that rubber, so let's do that while we crack on, so we can make some cables. That should be enough. Oh, we've got some oak wood planks in the furnace for some reason, not quite sure why. Stick that coal in the bottom and that rubber in the top. And there we go, that rubber's slowly going to start cooking up into rubber bars. We'll just pop that cobblestone back in there for the moment. Now, how do we make iron plates? Well, we're going to need a hammer. And I think it's a forge hammer, this one here, that we need. And then we need some iron bars as well. So let's have a look. We've got loads of iron ingots in here. Yup, plenty. So let's just grab those for the moment. And we need 5 to make the iron furnace. So if we put the iron in the crafting bench and put the hammer next to it, there we go. We can hammer it into 5 iron plate. And I suspect we're going to need that hammer a little bit more later on. So then the furnace goes in, and was it this shape? Yes, there we go. So there is our iron furnace. So that's the first stage. Now what was next? We need to make that into a generator. Right, okay, so we need 3 more iron plate and an RE battery. Now to make the battery, crikey guys, there's a whole lot of steps to this. We're going to need tin item casing and some insulated tin cable. Crikey, this is getting very advanced. Well, redstone is easy enough. We've got some redstone over in our chest here, so we can take that. That's easy. Now, how do we make the, what was it? RE battery. Tin item casing. We need tin plate, and then we hit it again with the forge hammer. Okay, so we're going to need some tin ore. Hopefully there's some of that in our chest here. There we go, some tin ingots. Those will do nicely. So we pop those in, hit them once with the hammer, and how many did we need? I think it was 4. There we go. And then, we put them back in with the hammer. Oh, there we go. So each one produces 2 tin item casings. Fantastic. Okay, so what else did we need? Let's go back. No, we don't need that. Let's see. Battery. So we've got the tin item casing, we've got the redstone, we just need the insulated tin cable. And for that we need tin cable and rubber. We've got some rubber cooking up. So how do we make the tin cable? We need some wire cutters and tin plate. Well, that is handy because over here in the chest are some wire cutters I made earlier. Right, so tin plate and wire cutters, and there we go, we've got 3 tin cable. Nice and easy, and then we just need some of the rubber out of this furnace. This is all going very well so far. Thankfully we've got everything we need already stocked up. So 1 tin cable. Is that everything we need now to make the battery? I think it is. So the 4 tin casing, if we just click on this question mark, it will put the recipe into the crafting bench for us, so we know where everything goes. There we go, 1 RE battery. Now, using that, we can make a generator. So we want our iron furnace, 3 more iron plate. We can make those with these iron ingots. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the hammer. And I think that is everything now. So we stick our battery in the centre top spot, the 3 iron plate underneath, and then our iron furnace. Hey, and there we have it, a generator. We're getting one step closer to producing sustainable solar power. Right, so what's the final step? Well, we're going to need coal dust, glass, and a couple of electronic circuits as well. Now, coal dust we can get in the grindstone. So let's grab some coal, and we need 3 of those to make one solar panel, and it looks like it's getting dark outside, so let's have a quick sleep as well. Here we go, it's a new day, so we can crack on making our solar panels. Let's just pop this coal into the grindstone. Now it takes a little bit of time to grind anything up in here, which is why I've been doing most of my ore grinding between episodes, because otherwise you'd just be sat here watching me right click continuously on this grindstone. And to be honest, I don't even do that. Sometimes I just stick a book on the mouse and go off and do something else while it's grinding down my ores. I'm sure that's cheating, but there you go. There we go, so that is our 3 coal dust. So we've got those, we need some glass. Now, there we go, I've got some glass in the chest there as well, so that's something. Okay, what else did we need? We needed 3 electronic circuits, and for this we need insulated copper cable and another iron plate. And we needed 2 of these. Crumbs. So that means we're going to need 2 more iron plates, 4 redstone. We've got 4 redstone. We're going to need another... Did we need 4 iron plates? No, just 2. So we've got enough iron to make the iron plates. There we go. And then we just need insulated copper cable. Now we're going to need more rubber for that, but that's fine. And I imagine to make copper cable, yeah, we just use copper plate and the wire cutters. So let's see if we've got some copper bars. We have a few different types of copper, but that should be fine. So let's grab these. And we need, for 2 circuits, we're going to need 12 copper wires. So let's just see if we can bash this into plate. There we go. And no, we don't want copper item casing, we want the wire cutters. So that's 10, that's a good start, so we just need 2 more I think, and it looks like each plate produces 2 wire. So let's get the cutters, there we go, so that's 12 copper cable, and we've got 15 rubber bars, so we can make 12 insulated copper cables. Good, and then what was the last step? I think we've got everything, so we put our 2 redstone on each side, our iron plates in the middle, and then we spread out the copper cables top and bottom. There we have it, electronic circuit. We'll have 2 of those, and now I think we've got everything we need to make our first solar panel. Now you want to be careful when you're popping these solar panels down. You want to make sure you put them down in the right place, because if you kind of break them with, say, a pickaxe, they're going to just be destroyed basically, and you're then going to have to spend all of these materials again to make new ones. Now you can pick them up if you use the correct tool from Industrial Craft, but even then there's a small chance that they might break. So you don't want to just go putting them down willy-nilly all over the place. You want to make sure that they are where you want them to be before you place them. So there we go, that is our first solar panel. So finally we've got something we can use to power our generator. Speaking of which, we can't just plug this directly into the quarry. We're actually going to need an electrical engine as well, which converts the Industrial Craft power into Buildcraft that can run the quarry. So let's take a quick look for an electrical engine. Let's see, it looks like that's the one. So this is the next thing we need to make. So many different stages and components that we need to make these various items. We're going to need quite a lot of tin looking at this, because we need 3 tin ingots, and then 2 tin gears, and each of those are going to use 4 tin, so that's 11 in total. So those are made by just putting an iron bar in the middle and then tin around them. We're going to need some more iron bars, but that shouldn't be a problem. There we go. So iron in the middle and then tin in a kind of cog shape around it. So there we go, we've got 2 tin gears. What was next? Oh no, I did that wrong. We've got 1 tin gear, we need 1 more. There we go. Okay, now what was next? We need, I hope that's just standard glass we need in the middle, so we've got some of that. We need a piston at the bottom and then 3 tin ingots. And to make a piston, you're going to need wooden planks, cobblestone, iron and redstone. That's a fairly basic vanilla recipe that most people should be familiar with. So we just want some cobble, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hopefully we've got some wooden planks here as well. Good. Okay, so cobble around the... oh no, we don't need cobble at the bottom. Redstone at the bottom, iron in the middle, and then wood planks along the top. There we go, 1 piston. So this should give us our electrical engine. There we go, 2 gears, a piston, some glass, and it was 3 tin ingots across the top. Fantastic. So there we go. So we've now got our power source and we've got something to convert it so that it's usable by our quarry. And we're also going to need a lever to power that as well. So we might as well do that while we're here. Grab some sticks, a block of cobble. Oh, it's not cobble. Is it stone that you need to make a lever? Or is it just a different... ah, no, I've just got them in the wrong order. There we go. So that's a lever to power it, turn it on. What else do we need? Well, we obviously need to make the quarry, but we'll do that last. We're going to need some kind of power cables as well to power the quarry. Now, I recommend using flux ducts. In previous versions of Feed the Beast, these were called energy conduits, but in this version, they're now called flux ducts. Now, the best type you can get pretty much are the redstone ones, which are really useful. They don't have a lot of loss, so you can run them over quite long distances. But for now, because we don't have any way to liquefy redstone, we're going to use the leadstone flux duct, which is the simplest and easiest to make. So to make these, we just want redstone top and bottom. Thankfully, we picked up a load of that when we were mining. Then lead ingots on the 2 sides and glass in the middle. So let's grab some redstone, take a whole stack of that out of our chest, keep it nice and tidy, and then hopefully over here we've got some lead bars. Yeah, we have. We've got quite a few. So we'll take a stack of those as well, and then we've got 8 glass here which we can pop in the middle. So hopefully this is everything we need. We're not going to use all of this redstone. What am I doing? There we go. And then it was lead left and right. Fantastic. Now how many of these are we going to need? Well, not a huge number because we're not going to run it over a very long distance. I reckon 24 should be enough for now. There we go. And then the final thing that we need before we actually build our quarry is going to be some way of transporting the materials once the quarry kind of pops them out. And for that we're going to take a look at Buildcraft pipes. And I think the one we want, the one that's going to be fastest, is the stone transport pipe. Let's have a look. So we've got sandstone, stone and cobblestone. And I think sandstone will work absolutely fine for us. Won't connect, yep, so these 2 different types won't connect to each other, that's fine. Let's grab the recipe for those. So that's just cobblestone and glass. And we've still got some glass, so that's fine. Okay, cobblestone in the chest over here, and we're going to have to go back and put all of this stuff away after we're done. Cobblestone left and right, glass in the middle, and there we go, 32... oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I said we're going to make stone pipes, and then I went and made cobblestone ones instead. Never mind, doesn't matter, they will still do the job. Okay, so we've got transport pipes, we've got solar power, we've got an electrical engine, and we've got some cables. All we need to do now is make the quarry itself. Let's drop that string in the box and some of these bars back in the chest for the moment. We're not going to need these electrical plates and things quite yet. So let's just leave those in our metals chest as well. We can go and dump this redstone back over here. Good, keep everything nice and tidy. Now I made some ruby tools with some gemstones that I found down in the mine, just because they're a little bit better than the iron ones, I think, and yeah, they look nice as well. Okay, I'm carrying a load of bread around as well. We don't need that, so let's pop that back in the chest. Okay, time for the quarry then. This is the big deal. And for those of you who haven't used a quarry before, well, it's a fantastic way to quickly mine up resources. So let's get the recipe. Crikey, so we're going to need lots of cogs, some redstone, a diamond pick, and it looks like 2 diamond cogs or gears as well. So let's start with the diamond pickaxe, I think. Let's go and grab our diamonds from over here where they've been kept nice and safe. So it's going to be 2 sticks and 3 diamonds to make the diamond pick. There we go. That was nice and easy. Now what's next? We want the diamond gears. Now we do that by putting 4 diamonds around a gold gear. So we're going to have to make some gold gears. Do we have enough gold? That's the question. Well, for that we need an iron ingot and 4 gold bars. So we need 2 gold gears for there and 2 gold gears to turn into diamond gears. So 4 times 4, we're going to need 16 gold. Let's have a look in our chest. Well, that is a stroke of luck. We have 16 gold already smelted, so that's good news. Crikey, it's got dark again very, very quickly. It's taken us a little while to make everything, so let's hop back into bed. Ah, there we go. Crikey, it's taken us a whole day to create this stuff, but never mind, it's going to be worth it in the end. So we want iron ore, not iron ore, iron ingots, and we need 4 gold gears. So we'll just place these around like so. There we go, 4 gold gears, and 2 of these we need to turn into diamond gears, and we should... Oh, there we go, phew, I thought I'd run out of diamonds then, but actually we've got 4 left over. There we go, 2 diamond gears, 2 gold gears, and what were the remaining ones? We need 3 iron gears as well, and I'm not sure that's the most effective way to make them. Oh, keep showing me the railcraft recipe. It's the buildcraft one that I think is going to be easiest. There we go. So we want a stone gear with 4 iron, and a stone gear, oh crikey, is a wooden gear with 4 cobble, and that's 4 sticks. Well, that is easily done. So let's make some sticks. And we need 3 iron gears, so we will make 3 wooden gears to start with. And then we need that cobble again. Gonna need more than that, I think. Maybe not. So our wooden gears go into here, and then we put the cobble around them to make stone gears. Oh, we got an achievement. Hard as a rock. Well, yes indeed. Okay. Oh, there was an easier way to make them. Never mind. So I think, though, we just now put these stone gears and put iron around them. This way uses less iron, so that's always a good thing. There we go. 3 iron gears, and we get another achievement as well. Okay, well I think if we've got some redstone, we don't, or go and grab some, we can make the quarry. Let's have a go. Yeah, it looks like we've got everything. So, redstone in the top, gold gears either side, then we get our 3 iron gears, our 2 diamond gears bottom left and right, and our diamond pickaxe. There we go! We've got it. We've got ourselves a quarry. And we've got everything we need to get it set up as well. So that's super exciting because it means that we're going to be able to farm up resources much, much quicker than we would otherwise. And it also means that we can knock 2 more things off our to-do list. There we go, build a quarry and solar power, done. Now there's a few things still on the list. We've still got bees and a secret weapon as well, and we've got a little chest here which the other people on the server have been slowly filling up with bees for me, so that's quite exciting. Now we're going to need to add a few new things to here as well, because now we've built our quarry, well, we can't just go and mine up the village, because I think people might get a little bit upset. So what we'll do is, I think it's time, perhaps next episode or very, very soon, to go and establish a new base somewhere. So let's do that. Ooh. Establish establish a base. There we go. And what we might have to do is go exploring to find somewhere a little bit away from where all the others have set things up. So that's definitely going to be on the list. Now also, if we take a look outside in the village, something weird is going on. Some strange structures have started to appear. And doesn't this all look good in the John Smith texture pack? But yeah, so if we come down here and look over the other side of the cow pen, crikey, what's that? That wasn't here last time I logged in. Now I don't know what's going on over there, or who's moved in, but definitely that warrants a bit further investigation. And also, if we come over here, just up there, what's that on the hill? Some strange portals have appeared on the side of the spawn hill, and I think they warrant further investigation as well. So we'll have to go and check those out and find out exactly what's going on. But for now, I think we're in a really good place. So we've got all the materials we need to make the quarry, and very soon I think we'll be able to set off on an expedition to find somewhere new to set up our initial base and start working on our factory. But this seems like as good a place to leave it as any. So what I'll do is I'll end the episode here, say goodbye for now, and see you next time. Until then, I've been Shadeslay. Bye for now.